What do you want, Dan? What? Why? I thought you were going to teach me about legilimency. You may use your wand to defend yourself however you choose. What are you going to do? Break into your mind? Hold on, let's legilimens. I see you and your brother, 5 or 6 years old, pretending to duel with licorice wands. Mom always brought us licorice wands and peppermint toads. You're older now. Your brother convinced you to sneak sickles from your mom's coat pocket. Damn. Stop it. Older still, you and your mother crying. This must be the day your brother went missing. It's no wonder your brother has been able to enter your mind from a great distance. You lack control. You didn't even attempt to fight back. You never gave me a chance. Neither will your enemies. You will need to defend your own mind. But first, you should learn to peer into others. I will teach you everything there is to know about legilimency. Using legilimency on me? Seriously? Wait, you're always serious. Legilimens. Fuck. What the hell? Why is it not working? There we go. I didn't see anything. I didn't work. Just because you didn't see anything doesn't mean it didn't work. And tell me, what do you think about legilimency? I think it's incredibly useful. I can communicate with my brother, know when someone is lying, and even protect my friends. It's useful indeed for both good and evil. Go out and practice legilimency. I'm certain you will need to save your brother, if not yourself. What do you want? Me and Mrs. Norris, we're just about to have a well-deserved what? I just wanted to talk about what's ever on your mind. Legilimens. You used legilimency on me, didn't you? It means you're messing with my brain. Try it again and I'll have you explain it like your brother. You hate students even more than I thought, so I'll be sure to never trick you again. You said you'd never trick me again. Just how many times have you tricked me? I didn't say I won't trick you again. I said that I won't ever trick you and Ben. You know, my friend Ben Cooper. I wouldn't. That's why I said it. For no reason at all, except that it needed to be said. Stay out of my office, you filthy beast, and stay out of my mind. What brings you back to the Three Broomsticks? Nothing, I just wanted butterbeer. You don't have to lie to me. What do you mean? You get awfully good at reading people in my line of work. I found out that I'm a legilimens, so I'm trying to master it, just like your brother. I suppose it runs in the family. Of course, I even let him use on me to prove I wasn't lying once when he was feeling especially paranoid. If you think it will help you find your brother, besides, I have nothing to hide. What about your devious acts you get up to, Madame Malta? See anything helpful? You hid my brother from the ministry. You let him stay here when he had nowhere else to go. You aren't inside my mind anymore. Why didn't you tell me? It didn't seem important. Anyone would have done the same if they knew your brother like I did. That was incredibly brave and kind, thank you. And don't thank me, just keep practicing so you can bring Jacob back home where he belongs. You're late. I'm sorry. I was making my way back to Hogsmeade. No excuses. Get back to work. Why are you always so angry? Why Why do you think there's only one way to know for sure? Legilimens. You feel better after messing about in Pitt's head? No, I feel terrible. I can't believe your former master treated you like that. You shouldn't have to. Now you know why Pitts wants to work in the kitchens at Hogwarts, why Pitts wants to do a good job. Good for you. Now get to work. What are you doing? You invaded me? You're right, I saw a goat outside and now I have nothing but goats on my brain. Goats? No. Oh, I wanted to see what's on your mind. I have been practiced like Legilimency. I'll do my best. Are you ready? There's always extra room in my brain. What did you find in my brain? I saw your parents treating you horribly. I tried to shove that all far away. Saw you having so much fun with animals. Did I tell you that time I stacked 19 puff skins on top of my head? I wish Hogwarts was nothing but nifflers and puffskins. Thanks for letting me practice. Think I'm getting better at it. What do you want to find out? If anyone knows what's in the Coast Vault, it's Wake Pick. I want to know what's inside. Excuse me? I'd like to speak with you when you have time. Would you like to speak with me, or would you like to use legilimency to invade my mind? We will discuss your abilities and your intentions after class. Your classmates have been dismissed. Just what do you hope to find inside my mind? I want to know what you really think is inside the Coast Vaults. Feel free to dig through my memories and feelings. Have you ever known me to be serious? Good point. Not to be serious, I meant. She'll just block you. I didn't see anything. A shame. Give Severus Snape my regards. Yeah, she'll just block. Have you been practicing legilimency? Yes, but I didn't work on Wake Pick at all. You're unable to enter Wake Pick's mind. If she hadn't, I would have exposed her as a villain years ago. An obscure branch of magic used to defend one's mind against legilimency. Keep quiet while I explain. Are you prepared for occlumency to close your mind against legilimency? I think so, but I do have a couple of requests. You're losing control. You're letting me get in too far. Hello? Repel me with your mind. An accomplished legilimens could place visions in your mind that could drive you into madness. That being said, you will not complete failure. But I'm surprised at how well you controlled your emotions. You will need to keep practicing if you hope to defend. Because Dumbledore asked me to, but mostly because I would rather see you become a weapon against Wakepick than another one of her pawns. What are your impressions of Wakepick? She's fine, but you would be much better. I told Dumbledore that, even an idiot could see that, and you have proven my point. 10 points to Gryffindor. Keep your Garroting gas I gave you on your person. You will need it. In the meantime, proceed with Dumbledore's office. Dumbledore wants to teach you the most important lesson of all. To give me 100 house points. I said you wanted to teach me a lesson, although I've found the most profound lessons are the ones that we learn for ourselves. I would like you to use legilimency on me. Wakepick already proved that I'm not skilled enough to overcome occlumency. You have asked many questions since arriving at Hogwarts, but I have provided very few answers. I believe it's time I let you find the answers yourself. Did you find what you were looking for? Not everything, but I can see how much you helped my brother. I had told you that he intrigued me, but as most things, it was more complicated than that. I was concerned that I might drive him into madness or worse. I have the same concerns about you. You think I'm too obsessed with finding my brother? The Coast Vault's saving Beatrix Hayward, understandably so, man you. You are an especially courageous Gryffindor. I wish you would let your professors handle the matter. Spend more time focusing on your friends and having fun. Even better, your studies and upcoming owl exams. This is school after all. Because if you don't, you will ultimately find yourself in trouble as well. You must take care of yourself to take care of others. Difficult answers are sometimes found in unexpected places. We are meeting. I could use a break from worrying over my owls. My brain is tired. Even I'm sick of studying. I haven't studied at all yet. I'm glad we can catch up. I feel like I've hardly seen my friends at all this year. It's so good to catch up with everyone. I feel like I've missed out on a lot. We still need to find the next vault to help my brother and Beatrix, but I'll make sure I make time for all of you. We should sit next to each other in class. Wait, do we have any classes? I'm sure we will be spending plenty of time together in detention. Oh, fuck. Are you alright? Ron? I told you death was coming to Hogwarts. No. Which one of your friends should it be? I don't want any of my friends to die. If you won't choose anyone, I choose you. Why didn't he use Protecto? Your friends are a bit much for me. You alright, Barnaby? Not really. But I'd rather have it be me than you. We need to work out who's behind this. First, we need to get Rowan to the hospital and... Same with Barnaby, no? Is Rowan going to be okay? I believe so. My assumption is that Mr. Kahana was under the influence of the Imperious Curse. It places the victim completely under the castle's control. As if you have any respect for the law. If you want to say something, say it. I'm content to let you dig your own grave. Is there a way to find out who did this to Rowan? It was under the influence of the Imperious Curse alone who was responsible. I'd rather slap that arrogant smoke from your greedy face. If you insist on bickering like children, take it someplace else. Let's see if Rowan remembers anything. Are you saying that whoever cast the spell had to be in the courtyard when this happened? Time and space matter in magic? Well, there was obviously me, Rowan, Ben, Bonamy, and Jay. I think I remember Buddy being there too. Obviously, none of us are responsible. Who else was there? I don't know. Was there, but he wouldn't do something like this. You never know what someone is capable of. You did an excellent job remaining aware of your surroundings. Your coast breaking training is taking effect. 10 points to Gryffindor. I will personally speak to Percy Weasley, expectant my owl. I took a random shot. What are we doing in Nocturnally? Conducting our business in private. Did you work out who was used the Imperial Curse? Let me ask you a question first. Do you think your friend Rowan could be R? It's possible Rowan has been attached to me since before even arrived at Hogwarts. He knew about my brother and the Curse Vaults, and he was always quick to accuse Ben of being a traitor. Rowan starts with R. Your friend Mr. Lee would be impressed with your deductive talents. Is my primary suspect, but I consider him a person of interest. In any case, your memory of the attack was true. I don't believe he is capable of using an Imperious Curse. My instincts tell me that he is somehow intimately involved. The next time we meet, we will have found the culprit and we will need answers by any means necessary. That's an unforgivable curse. It is, and it could save your life. It can certainly help you extract information. I don't want to learn it. I would never use a Cruciatus curse, so I don't need to know how to cast it. You understand what the spell is capable of? I'll demonstrate. I still would never use the unforgivable curse. I don't want to see it in action. Crucio. Stop. Keep in mind that the more you want to cause pain to your victim, the greater the effect. What you saw right there, I was only getting started. I don't want to cause anyone pain. What did you just... What you did just now was incredibly cruel. Neville, you say, Neville. Head back to Hogwarts. When next we meet, we will expose one of the Wizarding World's most despicable villains. What happened? Another student was pulled into the portrait. The curse must begin. Rules if we don't break it soon. The Dark Wizard said, one of my friends would die to see you. No one is going to die because we are going to break this curse. You're right. Let's talk to the portrait and see if we can work out what happened. We have to hurry while they can still communicate with us. They mentioned Wakepick, the Gryffindor common room, and the vault portrait and the apparition. I've been meaning to talk to Wakepick since I got back to Hogwarts, so I'll see what she has to say about the vault portrait, but I'll ask Bill and Charlie to search the Gryffindor common room for clues. Jay said Badee knows how to apparate. I should talk to her too. If I'm forced to find the next curse vault, should I try to break the curse straight away? I know it's dangerous, but I can't risk it happening to anyone else. You shouldn't face the curse vault alone. Come find me and we'll break the curse together. I'll let you know if I find anything. We are going to break this curse and save your sister. I was hoping Wickpick would be here. She said she would expose whoever used the Imperious Curse on Ben and Warren, but I haven't seen her since I got back. Maybe we should have a look around. If it's right to go looking through Wickpick's things when she isn't around, she would look through our things if we weren't around. Let's see what we can find. Now, the closest thing I found to a clue is this letter from Professor Colobone. Most of it just him rambling on about cats. I should probably have a look. Maybe Wakepick went to see him. We should study sometime, not for our owls, but something fun. You do so much for everyone at Hogwarts. The least I can do is return the favor. You're the only person in our youth who knows how to apparate. I would love to learn. Jay. He bet me an easel that I couldn't apparate, so I fooled him into thinking I could with the invisibility cloak. I'll let you borrow it sometime. It's not the best quality, but it does the trick. And I hope whatever you're looking for doesn't find you first. Excuse me, Professor Calibone. I feel like I have hardly seen you at all this year. You have been here this year, haven't you? I have, but I'm here now because I want to ask you about Professor Wakepick. Did she purchase 142 cats? Turns out the castle has something of a rat problem, so I suggested that she purchase 142 cats, one for each staircase, the castle. They will stay in guard like furry gargoyles. I was too interested in the cat solution to give it much consideration. I need to stop Mr. Lee from feeding fizzing Wisbees to the fire crab. We can speak further after class. Excuse me, Professor Caliburn. I feel like I have hardly seen you at all this year. You have been here this year, haven't you? I have, but I'm here now because I want to ask you about Professor Wakepick. Did she purchase 142 cats? It turns out the castle has something of a rat problem, so I suggested that she purchase 142 cats, one for each staircase, the castle. They will stand guard like furry goggles. I was too interested in the cat solution to give it much consideration. I need to stop Mr. Lee from feeding fizzing Wisbees to the fire crab. We can speak further after class.